Alrighty guys, so we are heading on to flies and spiders. Personally, I'd say this is probably the first level that gets really technical just because there are so many different variants to the route depending on your skill level. In saying that, that's not to say that you can't use a combination of any of the following strats I'm about to show you. Because if there's something that you find easier that maybe is in a advanced strat or an intermediate strat, even if you're just learning the game, that's not to say you can't use those strats. But in saying that, we are going to start off with the beginner route right here, so let's just get right into that. Alrighty, so for the beginner route, we're just going to make our way forward here. We're going to climb up this vine, make our way over here. Avoid these spiders because spiders are terrible, and go figure that there are spiders in a level called Flies and Spiders. Probably switch your walking stick around here. What you need to do is knock down this log here. So just get out your rocks, throw a rock at it, and it will fall. And you're just going to jump on this log. Once you get over here to around where the courage points are, you can grab onto this. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to come to this plant over here, and to the right of it, you can see there's kind of a seam in the in the wall here. What you want to do is just long jump right in this corner, and you'll end up here, which gets you out of bounds. So that's the first out of bounds for this level, and there are quite a few of them. So just keep that in mind. So first things first, we're going to come all the way around here until we hit this waterfall area back here. We're just going to come on down, and we're going to make our way up here. So from here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn to the right here. Once you drop down, you're going to turn to the right here, and you're going to want to do a long jump up this slope right here. You'll see you'll kind of get into the middle of it, and from here you can just kind of jump up the rest of the way, and then you can come behind here and get out of bounds again. So from here, what you want to do is jump up onto this rock thing here. It's a pretty easy jump, a lot easier than most of the jumps. So you're just going to come up here, and you're going to come to this like little tip right here. And over here, you're going to see that save pedestal down there. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold your camera down, do a long... Oh, I didn't press L. What you're going to want to do is hold your camera down, do a long jump, do a slash boost, and kind of hold up right on the analog stick so that you end up over here. So from here, we're just going to continue our way through this log here, avoid this scroll. Going to long jump over here. You're going to want to jump on top of this egg here. And then you're going to want to do a long jump onto this ledge here. And from here you can just jump up the rest of the way. Once again, we'll be out of bounds, and you'll just come around the edge here. This section in here is a little tricky. There are a few invisible walls, especially around here. So what you're going to want to do is kind of be closer to the wall so that you can get all the way through. So once you get here, what we're going to be doing is, what we're doing currently, I should be saying, is we're actually skipping a boss fight. So as you can see, all over here isn't actually loaded yet, and we need that to be loaded. So what you're going to want to do when you come up from this area back here is you're actually going to want to come straight here, and you're going to see this ledge right here, like right where this corner is. You're going to want to get as close to this corner as you can without falling into the area down there, and you'll see that the area behind us just loaded in. So once the area loads in, you can just come this way. Drop down here. You need your sword to get rid of this web. We're going to climb up this vine. Climb up a few vines. There's a lot of lag in this section apparently. I don't remember this much lag. It's pretty terrible. Just trying to remember where all these vines are. So we're climbing up vines until we reach this vine here, which is going to take us to where we need to be. And it's going to put us here. I did not want to go into that save pedestal, but we did it. So once you're up here, all you have to do is just jump down this slime tube here, and you'll make your way down. So down here is where I want to hit a save pedestal, because in the beginner route, this is actually a little trickier, to be honest, but it is the original route, so that's why I'm going to kind of clump it together with the beginner route. However, in the intermediate and advanced strats, the thing I'm going to be doing out there is actually a lot easier in order to exit the level. Okay, sorry about that. So from this point, I would recommend saving here if you're going to do the exit that I'm doing, just because it is a little tricky. But from here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to kind of want to line up to the right of the web here, because we're going to be doing a slope boost to get up to the edge there. This one's a little tricky. You have to be pretty quick with when you press B after you jump, so that you get enough height. So again, it's just something that you kind of have to practice to get, but it'll look something like this. There we go. And you'll end up here beside the tube that we came out of. So once you're up here, you're just going to want to, if I can move, there we go. You're just going to want to jump over this ledge here. There we go. You just want to jump over this ledge and just continue forward to the back here. You can get your walking stick out here to make it a little bit easier on you. From here, you're going to want to come down underneath this area here. You're going to long jump up here. Long jump off of this to get to this platform here. Keep making your way up. And come down to this corner right here. Now this is really tricky. What you want to do is you want to jump out by jumping and holding left, and then you want to hold right to come back in order to hit a loading zone that's going to end the level. So it should look something like this. There, you'll get the cutscene. You want to skip the cutscene and then you'll exit the level. The only issue with doing this exit strategy is that it is actually possible to get or to go too far, sorry. So you actually end up dying instead of hitting the end trigger. So that's why I would suggest saving before you do this. But anyways, that's the beginner strats. So we're going to go back. We're going to head into the advanced strats, and I will see you guys there. Or not the advanced strats, the intermediate strats. I'll see you guys there. Alrighty guys, so for intermediate strats, what you want to do is instead of going forward, you actually just want to like turn right around, and you'll see this kind of like gathering of bushes here. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to do a slope boost up to this ledge here. Like we did in the beginner strats, this one's pretty quick as to when you have to press the B button, but it'll look something like this when you get it. So when you get it, you'll be up here, you'll come out of bounds, you can switch to your walking stick so you can do movement things, and then we're just going to head off to the left this way here. So once we're here, what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to jump up onto this rock right here. Pretty easy to do, it's not too bad. You're just going to come up to the top here, you're going to do a long jump, and then we're going to come to the left down here. Now this is going to put us right after that log we had to break down in the beginner route. So that's pretty nice, saves quite a bit of time. So continuing from there, just like the beginner route, we're going to head up to the right here. And we're going to make our way to the other side here. If I could just get my slash boosts, which apparently is an issue. Alright, so the intermediate route's pretty much going to be the same up until we get to that save pedestal that we were at before, just after this next section here. So long jump to the right here. Oh, we missed the crease there. Long jump to the right. There we go. Come up here. Come up here. And do our long jump over to the save pedestal. So what we're going to do from here, instead of going through this log here, is we're actually going to drop down. And we're going to come up. Oh, I missed it. We're going to drop down over here. And we're going to come up onto the left here to about like this green patch right here. So if we just jump up to here, what you're going to do is you're going to want to do a long jump up this slope, and you'll end up here. So once you're here, you can just jump up. There we go. You can just jump up to this spot right here. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come along this log here in order to load the next area. There we go. As you just saw, the area just loaded in. So once the area loads in the background there, you can just head off to the left here. We can do a long jump up to this platform right here, and then we can continue our way over here. So from here you have to be really careful. If you fall, it's not a big deal because you're just going to fall where the save is from when we came down from the that slime tube in the beginner route. So what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to come across this web here and come up to the other side here. Come up to this tip, just kind of drop down to over here or long jump, whatever you feel like doing. Then you're just going to head to the right to come behind here. So you're going to head up this here. Going to come through here to the other side. We're going to come up the platform here. And then this is the alternate way of exiting the area. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to be right about in the middle of this area here. Just hold your camera down. All you're going to do is you're just going to want to kind of jump back and forth, and eventually you should find the save trigger. It's kind of, there it is right there. You'll find the save trigger if you kind of jump back and forth. It is obviously in a specific spot, but it's a little hard to actually get to the right spot. So you're going to do that. You can skip the cutscene, you'll drop down, you'll enter the loading zone. That will end the level for you. So that takes quite a bit less time than the beginner route, but also a little more tricky. So with that, we're going to head off to the advanced strats, so I will see you guys there. Alrighty guys, so heading into the advanced strats for flies and spiders, what we're going to do, just like in the intermediate route, we're going to do our slash boost to get up here, which I miss, of course. Actually, this is a good time to go over this. If you do miss that slash boost, you can just kind of come over to the right here, somewhere, it's like way over here. You can come to the right over here, and you can actually just do a, long jump that'll let you get up. Right around here-ish, I'm pretty sure. If I could actually pull the long jump off. There we go. You can do a long jump that will allow you to get up here. Something to go over. I should have actually gone over that in the intermediate one. So if you do fail that slash boost, you can still get up here by using a long jump right over there. So once you're here, we're just going to make our way over. Oops. Climb up the rock. There we go. So this is where our path is going to differ from the other route. Instead of going straight to that hill by the plant, we're actually going to keep going straight over here. Now, this is a very, very tricky slope boost. I would probably consider, I would personally consider this the hardest slope boost in the game, at least for me. I've never been very good at it, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to kind of want to line up around this, like to the left of this smaller green patch here, and you have to be really quick with your slope boost in order to get this. So going from pressing A to B really, really quick after you jump, you have to do that slash. So it should look something like this, and you'll get up to this area up here. That's a really tricky slope boost. Don't make it seem like it's actually that easy. I got kind of lucky with that. Anyways, once you're up here, you're just going to want to head off to, you're going to head off straight here, and we're going to long jump into here. What we're going to do here is we're actually going to go into this tube in order to load the area. So once you come back to the web here and come back out, you'll see that everything's loaded, which is good. We're going to come back down this way, go through all these plants. And then the pattern for this is this one. Oh, I lied, not that one. But you can actually just long jump and jump up here. It's not that big of a deal. So from here, I'm actually going to save because this next part's a little tricky. It's not terrible, but it's a little tricky. Mainly just because of the spiders that are going to try and wreck me. So yeah, poison pit's not too bad. You can just jump on the first one there, do a long jump, jump up to the platform, and then get over here pretty quick. From here, you're going to want to come down here. You're going to hold up here. You're going to long jump and do a slash boost to get over here without falling. If you fall down, you have to move that block out of the way so that the water rises. It's a huge waste of time. So from here, you're going to notice that we're at that save pedestal that's up by the log there. Now, what happens when we drop down from that save pedestal is that all the spiders that would normally spawn from that web that we climb up don't actually spawn. However, if you do these strats, they actually are going to spawn. So you have to be really careful about doing this, because spiders will come out and try and kill you. So you have to be really quick about doing this, opposed to when you do the intermediate strats, because when you go up there to where the save pedestal is, you won't have spiders that come out for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why it does that, honestly. But from this point, it's pretty much exactly the same as the intermediate route. You just want to come over to the end here, do your long jump. Oh, I missed. Do a normal jump. There we go. Do your jump to this side here. Come over, and then just make your way to the ending, the end load zone trigger. And that's pretty much advanced strats for flies and spiders. That's everything we really had to go over. We went through the 3 different methods of doing it. And yeah, I suppose just choose whichever one you feel is best. Honestly, I personally go with the intermediate strat still, because I'm not very good with the slope boost at the beginning of the advanced strat here, like I was saying. But that's just me. I mean, maybe you'll think it's super easy. Anyways, guys, that was Flies and Spiders. Hopefully it was helpful, and hopefully I will see you guys when we go into the next level, Barrels Out of Bond. So until then.